Hi guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to trap and tame the Dreadmare or Dread Stallion in Ark Survival Ascended. This tame has a few stages. To find one of these creatures, it's best to look at night. They have a similar mechanic to the Phoenix, where they can only be seen in certain conditions. The Dreadmare can only be seen during the night. You can track them down in the day using a power soar. I recommend that you do this on the center, as you may mistake a Phoenix for the mare if you do this on Scorched Earth. Once you have found the wild Dreadmare that you want, you're going to have to kill it. A dead Dreadmare will have a drop in its body or its death bag. This altar is how you will summon and tame your own Dreadmare. I recommend that you build a large box trap with double door frames. This will help keep the Dreadmare in a localized position, plus if it spawns in any extra dinos, it will also keep them in this area so you can kill them easier. To start the taming process at the altar, you will need some sacrifices to offer to your Dreadmare. So before you try to summon it, gather all types of apex drops. Have at least 6 of each kind, including gigahearts. Once the altar is placed and the trap is built, you will have to wait for the nighttime again. Now you should have an option to give a tribute to the altar. There will also be a timer. These tributes change every time you give one to the altar. This will spawn in a fake version of your Dreadmare for you to kill. There will be a 3-minute timer and you need to kill it between that time or you will lose effectiveness. Each round of offerings, the timer will count down from 5 minutes. If you don't have the required apex drop, the altar will summon the dino that gives you that apex drop to attack you. This dino will be stronger than the average wild version of it, so if a Giga spawns, you could die very quickly, so bring Gigahearts just in case. You can also set up turrets. They target the spawned-in dino, but they don't target the fake Dreadmare. Each time the altar summons a dino that isn't a Dreadmare, it will lose durability, so if you have to let it spawn a dino, be careful. Make sure you have as many apex items as you can and only let it spawn in things that you can kill, and make sure it's near the end of your taming process, as you only have 4 tries before it will be destroyed. After you continue this cycle, you will then be allowed to claim your tamed Dreadmare from the altar. This dino is pretty cool looking in my opinion. Finally, something that has a relatively new design and not just a direct copycat. It does feel very unofficial, like it's a modded dino that shouldn't be in the vanilla game. The Dreadmare comes with a bunch of utility. You have several attacks, one of them being the Aura of Hate, which steals your enemy's healing and does burst damage over time. This will be very nice for long battles because it does have a 2-minute cooldown. You have a Terror Shield defense attack that blocks incoming damage and applies fear to targets so they get an armor debuff. This is an extra move not on your actual bottom screen prompt. It's called the Wind Blade. This sends a blade of wind at your opponents that does damage and applies the lifesteal effect. You also have a Dark Wind attack, which does damage and also heals you. These moves can be activated on the ground or while flying. I've got to mention that the Wind Blade has crazy range and can hit targets from hundreds of meters away. These dinos are also breedable, so you can get some nasty stats or mutations, which I'm not a big fan of, but hey, it is a premium dino, right? Last but not least, the ability that kind of annoyed me the most, the Black Hole ability. This ability allows you to cryopod any dino as long as you have enough drag weight to pick it. And with breeding, you can get your weight stats so high that you can pick up any dino at that point. This to me, again, is why they took away the regular cryopods. A lot of us have hopes that with extinction, we will get normal cryopods back, but being able to use this dino as a transport and a pocket dino holder is kind of OP, and I don't see why they would give us back the regular cryopods when they're making people buy this dino with that ability. And if you think about it, dropping dinos on people's bases, dropping soakers on towers, and a whole bunch of other issues were some of the reasons we were given for why they changed the cryopod system. But then giving this just shows that they wanted us to buy that system. This ability would have no issue on my part if we still had ASC cryopods, but taking it to sell it to us, it's kinda wild. But this podding mechanic currently gives Dino cryo sickness, which at least helps to stop people from spamming this ability. They also have the glide ability from the Griffins, but without the swoop that makes you descend too fast. I feel like one of the key things for the release of Ragnarok was going to be the Griffins, but now that we have this guy, it kind of blows the Griffin out of the water, and I can't stress that enough. It's going to be very different now when you tame your first Griffin, while you can see people who can afford this guy flying around in their Bugatti of a demonic Pegasus. So you know what, guys, because of that, I'm gonna be giving away 2 Dreadmares to you guys. Comment down below your opinion on the dino, make sure to be subscribed to the channel, and at the end of your comment, add "It's Peggy time." This will enter you into the giveaway. One of the prizes will be exclusive to my channel members, so if you're a member of this channel, it doesn't matter what tier you're on, you will be automatically entered into the prize draw for the members only Dreadmare. But for everyone else, good luck on winning yourself a Dreadmare. The winners will be announced Sunday the 10th of November. So good luck, even if you're not entering, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.